Well, Gaffer, let's address transfer deadline day. Obviously, Conor Coventry was a player you've been trying to get in for a while. Delighted to get him in the door.
We are. We had to wait, be very, very patient with it. To be fair to West Ham and David Moyes, I spoke to him quite a few times, and Ricky Martin at West Ham, and it was just a case of they have to get someone in before they can let him out, because he was part of their squad for all the games. So at one point we thought it might not happen because they couldn't get anyone in. So obviously at that point we have to start looking at others, which we did. But thankfully we got this one over the line, and it'll be a very good addition for us.
Have you now got 4 really top quality midfielders in the building? Well, 5 with Kyle, obviously.
Yeah, I mean Kyle's slightly different when he's part of his career. He's perhaps not a regular in the team at the moment, but certainly he's got a bright future ahead with us. But yeah, the four Norburn, Grant, Taylor, and now Connor, you would say is very, very strong.
Ethan Hamilton, obviously allowed to go out, and I guess first team opportunities for him is what he needs now.
Yeah, great lad, did well for us, played a pivotal part in that game at Lincoln. Everyone will remember him, the way he came on and changed the game, and just a pity I didn't probably see enough improvement in what I wanted to see from last season. So that was the decision I made on that. He's out of contract in the summer. We had to be fair to him to a degree, and to be fair, last minute the chairman said, okay, we'll let him get on with his career, whereas others would have probably said no, we might need to keep him. So we wish him all the best.
And you managed to keep hold of all the players that you want to keep hold of?
Yeah, I wasn't overly bothered about that, to be honest. I was... Normally when you have situations that I've been in many times, there's a steady build-up and there's a bid, then another bid. It was never the case. Yeah, we had plenty of inquiries and bids that weren't even spoken about, in terms of they were just not significant enough to even have a conversation about. So, no, I was never... The only thing that could have came was something completely out of the blue. If someone had been sold, there might have been a knock-on effect that sometimes can happen. But no, I was always very confident we'd keep all our players.
Yeah, and obviously international break this weekend, but you're doing a lot of work with the players that need it.
Well, we have to. We have to get some of them up to speed. Yes, certainly some will have a bit of a rest in terms of, more downtime than they would normally have over the course of the 2 weeks. But certainly they're not going away for 6-7 days as some clubs may do. We've got them in, we're going to work them, we're going to do a lot of unit work in terms of positional stuff. We're going to have an internal game tomorrow, which will be 90 minutes, normal game, 45 minutes, which players need. And then next week, again, the beginning of the week, we'll start doing a lot more one-on-one stuff with certain players that need it. Jack Marriott, Jono, Dembele, those 3 come to mind straight away in terms of real quick, sharp stuff. Because we have to, I mentioned those 3 because they're the 3 strikers we've got now, with Ricky being injured. We need to get them fit.
Jack Taylor, did he come through that all okay against West Brom?
Yeah, he's come through, no reaction. He felt fine. He got a second wind the last 15 minutes. I knew it would be a tough one for him. It wasn't in the script to bring him on so early because it was just a case of all he'd had his ankle done and then got booked. But no, Jack did fine, and Jack gives us a different type of quality to the others. And it's great to have him back.
And I guess with that balance of the 4 central midfielders you have at your disposal now, I guess you can be flexible in terms of the opponent, also flexible in terms of the formation, and you're going to have great options now from the bench as well.
Well, that's what I need. It's not a case of where last season most people could probably pick 8 or 9 of the team week in, week out. It can't be like that this season. There's going to be good players left out for, fitness reasons, tactical reasons. Generally, as the season goes on, you would like to think it was tactical reasons because the fitness is there. Bit of loss of form. We have to plan for all of this that goes on over the course of a long season. But yeah, certainly with those 4 central midfield players, I could play all 4, no problem. I could play all 4 in a diamond. I could play all 4 in just a flat back midfield 4. But so it gives me good options, and that's what we need. We need to have a look, and as a manager, I need to look over my shoulder, looking at substitutions, thinking they're really going to make an impact, and and certainly that's what we're going to have now if everyone's fit.
And just finally, an update on the injured. Obviously, Mark Beaver's, we said before, didn't we, that because of the international breaks, he's not going to miss a massive chunk of games. But where is he fitness-wise at the moment?
Yeah, he's still, going steady. He's still doing work on the bike to keep his fitness up. It's not the same as going on the grass. And we have missed him. There's no doubt. We have missed that left foot. We've missed his experience. We've missed his height. And sometimes it's only when a player's out of the team you realise how much you miss him. We've missed his personality, but we know that he's a big player for us, especially in this league. So, yeah, we hope to have him back. We're not going to rush him because that would be foolish. The time span was about 7-8 weeks. 4 of those will be no games because of the international break. So, I think by the time we come out of the next international break, I'm trying to think the dates when that is actually. In fact, it'll probably be before then. I think that's October 16th. I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, we're looking at probably getting him back.
And Ricky's obviously still got the brace on. I guess for him, it's you have to be as patient as you have to be. You can't rush someone with that at all.
No, it was quite a serious damage to his ligaments. It's probably as serious as you could get. But he's young. He'll heal quick. But again, you're absolutely correct. We're not going to be rushing Ricky back. It's probably going to be another, good couple of months yet for him.